Welcome to newmediaphotographer.com. I am your host, Rosh Sillers. And today we're going to talk about Google Wave. And as you can see, we are on the front page of Google. And down here on my browser, my Firefox browser, I have a plugin. And down here it says I have one active wave. And there's a little pop-up that comes up below the screen that you probably don't see. And it says New Media Photographer, Photography, Social Media, and Wave. And it's a wave that is out in the public. You can create public waves, and it's gotten so big that I don't even look into it because it slows everything down. But let's go to wave in general. And what I'm going to talk about today, I'm not going to show you all the fancy features so much. I'm really going to focus more on what to do with it than practicality, because there are some great videos out there. Go to wave.google.com if you're not on Wave, and there's some great videos there. Go to YouTube. There's some excellent videos there. They'll tell you about the individual, unique, wonderful things you can do with Wave. But I want to just talk more about the organization and how I'm using it, because a lot of people get on Wave. And remember when we got on Twitter, 2-3 years ago, we were wondering, what the heck? What do we do with this? There was just this blank screen asking, what's going on? And so you type something in and nothing happens. Then you follow a couple people and you see some of their tweets, and gradually you start building relationships, and that's wonderful. Well, I really don't look at Google Wave as an application for chatting. You can chat. There is a really good chat client on it, but I don't really use it for that so much, unless I need to get involved directly with somebody and have just a quick chat with them. But I don't want to spend hour upon hour on Google Wave. Google Wave is more of a collaboration platform. And so these are some things that I'm doing. This is that big wave. This is the public wave. There are over 100 people on this wave. And people have, as you can see, these are symbols, put photographs and different wave images. And as you can see here, the wave has gadgets. And all those things slow the wave down. So I really don't go into it very much, but I like to keep track of it since I started it. But here's a New Year's launch of an event we have coming up. Here's some blog ideas. I just keep lists because I can go from computer to computer and go there and edit and work with it. Now, yes, there are other platforms in which you can do this on, and this is nothing new. But the opportunity, for example, this New Year's launch, I'm not going to show it to you because it's some private stuff, but I'm working with these 3 people on that, and we can literally be laptop to laptop, back to back, and work on the same documents together in real time. No waiting for anybody to get done or hit send or anything like that. You can see what they're doing. So just like a conversation, you say, hey, wait a minute, you're going down the wrong path. Or, hey, that's a great idea. I can work off of that. If I had to wait for them to hit send, then there would be a problem. I'll click on this one. This is a wave I just created for people who were just getting online and wanted to talk and see what Wave is all about. And you're welcome to go to this wave too. It is private, so just let me know. And people are asking questions about Wave. And sometimes we're in real time. Sometimes we catch each other at different times. That's why this little icon is so important at the bottom. Just like your email, it lets you know if somebody's being active or not. And again, other people playing with Wave. And of course, here's my invites. If you wondered how we do the invite thing, this is how we do it. This is what Google gives us, and I have 7 left at this point in time. These are people that I've sent waves to, invites to, and they're all on Google Wave now. And I have 7 left here, and I'm pretty much using the last of them for people that I want to collaborate with, people that I want to continue to build projects with and work in real time with. Some things work better, saving documents, say, on Basecamp. That's better. You're going to find your own method, your own workflow in which Wave works best for you. I keep folders right here with the different waves: New Media Photo, Rosh Photography, public waves that I've created, Synaptics Media, and then random and technology waves that I want to keep track of. So if I want to look at my Synaptics waves, I have a couple working waves right now. When you're done with them, archive them or unfollow them. If you archive these waves, they will go into an archive, but once someone else reactivates it or adds something to it, it'll come back into your inbox, which is what I have up here. my inbox. And this is my inbox, and I haven't archived these because these are pretty active waves. So there are more waves. You can let this whole front page fill up pretty easily. And I don't think you really want to do that. You want to keep it simple. You don't want to be overwhelmed. You want to just deal with the current waves. Again, you archive it. Or if it's something like this where it's a public wave that maybe you're not interested in anymore, in the very beginning when we started working with waves, as soon as you clicked on one of these waves, you became a member. And if you went around to all the public waves, you just have a whole list of them that you may not really care about. And if they're slow, to get rid of them is really tough. So if I wanted to unfollow this, I'd click on this public wave and then hit unfollow, and I will not get the updates when new people add. But the reason this one stays in my inbox is because people are updating on it all the time. So you have settings, your requests, all you can organize. The main thing is to keep organized. You want to add a contact. You just put their email address here. Usually it's a Google Wave address. You'll have to ask somebody, put it in there, and there's a contact. And then when you want to start a new wave, you can simply go to create new wave, and there you go. And when you start a new wave, I often suggest that you put a headline in the very first box. New wave test. Now, if somebody else is writing, they could write and see and edit this too. And that is the downside. I would like there to be a lock on Wave at some point. If you had a section here that you wanted to lock, in other words, you don't want to change this headline. See, as you can see up here, new wave test, done. Okay, that's going to be the name of it. And then it automatically pops up and you can add people. I'll add Dean. And then I will add April. And then we can just talk on Wave. You hit reply. I can add more information. I'll often create lists. I'll use this button here and just create lists of different things that I need. Again, for the podcast, new ideas for the podcast throughout the week. Whatever computer I'm on, all I have to do is hit this little icon. The wave pops up. All I have to do is click the button, and I'm there, and I can add to my list. I find that very convenient. Like I said, there are a lot of programs that do stuff like that, but there's so many different things I can do with Wave. It's a great single location to work on my own or with others. There are people I am working with across the country that I honestly, we come in and out of that wave at different times, but at the same time, we can look at that wave and click a button and then chat about that wave and our ideas if we wish to do so. And we can have as many people in there. We can add as many people as we want. If April came in a lot later, you could check the timeline, and she could go through and see how the whole thing developed if this was a wave of 100 different blips. And that's what each little of these things here are called, blips. So if there are 100 of them and April came in and wanted to know what was going on up to the point she got there, she could go in time with the timeline. But obviously there's not enough here to do that with. So I think that's enough. I will certainly add more ideas. But remember, it's not about chatting. There are going to be more applications applied to this platform as we move forward. Real time is the key thing here. Working in real time in collaboration, whether it's collaborating with Photoshop, your taxes, being able to drag and drop a quote from here and put it here, say this is Twitter and this is Facebook. You could literally drag a picture from here and put it here. Those kinds of applications are coming, and we'll be able to work within this Wave platform using a lot of the standard programs that we already like. They do the same functions that we enjoy on other platforms, except we'll be able to do this in a collaborative method in real time. Okay, that's it for this week or on our video, and I'm Rosh Sillers with newmediaphotographer.com. You have a great day. I'll have a regular post tomorrow.